Hey folks, it's Cornell with YouTube Fishing Vids. I am back at the scene of the crime. I'm back up here on this beautiful mountain reservoir where 60 plus largemouth and smallmouth bass assaulted my Megabass Vision 110 +1 elegy bone colored suspending jerkbait. And I've got it back in the water, and it's the mission of mine today, like it was last time, to come after something for the stringer, and specifically a walleye. If you all watched my video 2 videos ago, you'll know I was up here and I fished pretty much the early to mid-afternoon into the evening, only to catch my personal best walleye at the end of the night. So it's right now probably about 11:30. I've got all afternoon to make something happen. So I got the same bait in the water. I've got an arsenal of equipment that's going to get a walleye, but inevitably I will be catching most likely a lot of bass, smallmouth and largemouth, as I seek my hopefully dinner for the day. So walleyes are the mission. Bycatch of bass are no question, because it's bound to happen like it did last time. Only differences, the big difference between today and last time is the water temps are down about 3 degrees. My elegy bone Vision 110 +1 is chewed up from last time, so it's not as pretty as it was last time I was out here when I first started. And the water levels are up a little bit. We had some rain this week that brought the levels up just a hair, but I think everything is pointing in the direction of another epic day. So stay tuned. Let's see how this starting out with a jerkbait situation works out. I didn't hesitate to come back to the exact same bluff wall where all the madness happened last time I was out here. So paralleling the bluff walls, I'm sitting in, gosh, I'll be sitting in anywhere from 15 to 50 feet of water, depending how close I am to these walls. The fish should be suspended. They may have pulled off a hair just because we had a freezing cold light last night, between 28 and 32 degrees last night, but we're getting a beautiful day ahead of us. We're looking at low to mid 60s up here in the mountains. So let's just crank this jerkbait in front of their face. Oh, there he is. Crank that. I meant it's a jerk. And right there, guys, is probably like the second cast. And there it is, the first fish of the day, a beautiful largemouth. No surprise there, guys. It's going to be one of those days again. Let's just see how long it takes to get that first walleye. Here we go, guys. Number 2. That's number 2. Nice one. I think we got the smallmouth. That's kind of how things started last time, but in reverse. Last time it was smallmouth, a handful of smallmouth, then a largemouth, and back and forth all day long. He's getting ready to do something. That's a male right there. Give me a second. Let me get them hooks out. I'm going to be challenged to show you every fish. I'm going to do my best to just show you a handful, but since this is the second fish and it's the next species, there's a beautiful bronzeback up here in the mountains. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh, number 3, back-to-back cast, another nice smallie, a little bigger too, guys. Man, that one actually pulled a little drag. I loosened up my drag just a hair because I had a feeling I'd be getting into some aggressive fish. Guys, I'm telling you, back-to-back cast, 2 beautiful smallmouth, and that one's got some more meat to him. Look at that fish. Amazing, right? Absolutely amazing. I'm so glad I came back up here. Back-to-back, look at that beautiful belly. Going back. The wind is blowing me perfectly down this bank, and it's helping me do exactly what I did last time. Paralleling these shorelines, guys, right up against these rocks, parallel with the jerkbait, is what got the madness done last time. And hopefully, along with these largemouth and smallmouth bass that love this jerkbait, the walleye will be right here. Guys, that walleye, last time I was out 2 videos ago, was my personal best walleye, about 21 inches. It came home to the family and I blackened it. 2 blackened fish sandwiches, a couple slabs of meat, filet style, just for the rest of the crew. We had it on the side, we had steamed broccoli and some jambalaya rice to go with it. It was absolutely amazing. Not a lot of access to walleye down my way where I live, so coming up here is absolutely a treat. And the family is anxious for me to catch another one or 2 or 3 to bring home for the dinner table, because they absolutely loved it. There we go, guys. First cast on another point over here. Let's see what we got. Oh, it feels like a decent. I always say they're always decent fish. It's just neat to see what's going to be caught. And it looks like a nice smallmouth again. Another nice smallmouth, and actually on a flat right now. I'm hoping to catch that walleye up on some of these flats. They're not super shallow, but they are definitely not quite like the bluff walls I just started with. So just trying to do something different, see where these fish might be, and see what might have different fish on the different spots. So yeah, that's number, I guess what, 4, I don't know. We lost count, not keeping up, but look how beautiful. Gorgeous, right? Going back. There we go. All right, folks, let's see what we get. Let's see what we got. Let's see what's going on here. Looks like a largemouth this time, guys. Back and forth. Here we go again. Serious bluff wall over here, guys. Serious bluff wall. I mean, this thing, I mean, look up right here. Isn't this beautiful? Crazy, crazy spot out here. It's absolutely beautiful and a nice, chunky largemouth. All right, let's go ahead and get it back and keep on rolling. Right here at the boat, guys. I saw him come and eat it. I don't know if the chesty picked it up, but that smallie came right up to the boat, chased it down on a steady retrieve. Wasn't even jerking it. That's again, that's what goes on out here when these fish are ready to roll. Let me get the pliers out. Too cool. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, that feels a little better. Let's see what you got. Let's see. Yeah, it feels better. That's a better fish. Let's see. Come on in here. Much better fish. It feels heavier. Yes, it is. And oh, it looks longer. What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, it's a big largemouth, guys. Wow, look at that guy. Awesome. He said longer. I'm hoping for the walleye, but he got it good. This is a beautiful largemouth, guys. Gotcha. That's a beauty, guys. Oh, and it just came right out. There you go. Big old largemouth. There's a lot of big ones in here. It's just a matter of time before I get one of those big largemouth or smallmouth, but that's a nice one. Going back. There we go. Let's give him another one. All right, guys. A little more meat to this one too. This feels like a little better fish. Really nice smallmouth. Yeah, beautiful. Really good fish. The bite is not nearly what it was last time. It's not a melee, but it's consistent. There's some beauties, guys. All right, guys. It's actually been tough. Look how slick Comet is over here, guys. It's been about 40 minutes since my last bite. I've been trucking along, trying to find myself a fish, and I found another really nice largemouth. Look at this guy. He ate it, and it's a big chunky one too. If I gotta wait for something like that, I'm going to. And look what I did. I've been seeing a lot of these fish up a little bit more shallow, at least in the water column. They're just up a little bit. So I went to the Jackall, I guess it's the Re-Range 110. It's the same exact color. I've got the Megabass 110, the original, but that's the Re-Range right there. Just the same color, absolutely beautiful bait, and a beautiful fat. That's probably the fattest largemouth I've seen out here in a while. So beautiful fish. They're still biting the jerkbait. They're cold. Water temps haven't gone up even a tiny bit, 50 degrees and change. Let's get some more. There's a good fish. Wow, guys, I changed up the color. I know you'll recognize it. That feels like a decent fish right there. Let's see what we got. Yep, nice little fat largemouth. Again, it's been a few since the last bite, but I changed up to the French pearl in the Megabass Vision 110+1. Same one as the very first one I started with. Nice chunky little fish. Cloud cover, guys. A lot of cloud cover, calm winds. So this color change is just because I've been throwing that color, that original algae bone so much around here. Might as well show them something different. The cloud cover called for it. So there's another chunky little largemouth. All right, guys. You know, I played with that French pearl for a little while and got that one bite, but it just didn't seem to be doing it like what I got on now. I'm back to that algae bone. I got myself another fish, and it is a decent fish. It's another largemouth, it looks like. Yep. Awesome. So there you go, guys. Back to that algae bone. That little chartreuse belly. I'll tell you what, when it comes to these cloud cover and just in general, it's just an awesome color for any time, any conditions. Bright sun, clouds, doesn't matter. Kills it. Another beauty. There we go. Got another one. Okay, just working the wind, guys. Working the wind up against these banks. Another decent fish, another largemouth. It's a string of largemouth lately. The smallies have chilled out, but they're all just really good ones. Pretty, really pretty orange eyes on him. Here we go. Right in front of that fallen tree, and another largemouth. So I lost a smallie and got another chunky orange-eyed largie. There we go, right in front of the tree again. Second one in a row. I actually repositioned. The wind's starting to hustle again. I decided to put myself right back in front of this tree, and it worked again. So there's another fish right in front of it. A little bit smaller. There he is. Got him right in front of the tree again. Unbelievable. Another nice one. Let's see. Yep, another largemouth. Well, they're getting smaller, each one of them. So that's 3 casts in a row. There we go. Oh, I love that feeling. I just am gonna love it more when it's a big old walleye. What do you got here? Got another largemouth, a nice chunky one, guys. A real nice one. Sweet. Look at that, beautiful. Nuts, right? Wow, I was just pulling it. Look at that, guys. A fork in the tree, and I threw it right in between them. That feels like a good fish. Let's see. Another largie. Dang, just nuts. Big, fat, beautiful fish. Wasn't even jerking it, just a steady retrieve, getting ready to bring it in. Oh, didn't even feel that bite. I felt a tap and another thud, and there he is, another one. Oh, finally got myself looks like a brown fish. Yep, finally got myself a smallmouth. The largemouth have been really going off today. These smallmouth have been a little bit tentative to bite, but this one wasn't. Oh my God, what a hit. Wow, that was a good hit. Whoa, that might be, now unless I got this thing snagged, this is the biggest fish of the day. No question about it. Let's see what we got. And the wind is dead. He is a head shaker. He's just a big shouldered largemouth. He's not the biggest fish and he's not snagged. He's heavy, but man, did he put up a fight. Awesome fish. For a minute, just for a second, I thought it could have been that fish I was looking for, but nope. Another beautiful largemouth. And there we go, back-to-back casts. Awesome. Very cool. Let's see what we got. Let's see, it looks like another, oh, we got a smallie. Back-to-back cast, largemouth, smallmouth. Look at the belly on that beauty, guys. That's a beautiful smallmouth. I am definitely retying often. There we go, 3 for 3, guys. 3 for 3. This feels nice. This feels like a good fish. 3 for 3. Wow, this feels like a nice one. If it's not in the back, oh gosh, it's a great big one, guys. It's a great big one. I think I got him in the mouth. I hope I do. This is a great big smallmouth. This is my PB smallmouth for this lake. This is a giant. This is a beautiful smallmouth. Wow, look at this thing. I'm gonna have to net this. I'm netting this fish, guys. There's a first for everything. We got a PB smallmouth, and this is the first time you guys have ever seen me net a fish. Look at that. I've never brought I hardly ever bring nets on the boat, but in this world and what we're dealing with right now, I'm trying to catch some food, but at the same time, I am not complaining about this beast. Give me a second. I gotta be very careful with this beast. Guys, look at this, look at that beautiful smallmouth out of this beautiful mountain reservoir. This is a beautiful fish. Hold on a second. I'm gonna get some pictures of this. Let me put that safely there. Let me get off these rocks real quick. That's a nice fish, holy cow. Let me compose myself and get in position, because that right there is a long, he's a pretty skinny, but that's a long, big, heavy smallmouth. Isn't that a beauty? I'm gonna get a couple pictures real quick, and thank goodness for nets, right? All right, I got a few pictures of that beautiful, what is now my PB for this beautiful mountain lake up here in Maryland. Absolutely gorgeous smallmouth. Going back. Okay, guys, right off the point, it's the witching hour, guys. It's that evening bite that I'm hoping to see that walleye. It would be an absolute treat. But right now I got another nice largemouth, a nice one too, really nice one, guys. So yeah, it's probably about 6:30, maybe 6:45. I don't have much time to get my dinner, so let's go at it. Let's take one look at that beauty. Going back. Time flies when you're having fun, and I have had some fun, but I've run out of time. I'm right over here in the cove, right by the sketchy boat ramp that's gonna get dark real soon. It actually looks like a couple guys are having some tough times over there right now. Here's the deal. I'm gonna get one more fish. I hope I'm gonna get one more fish, and we're gonna call it. Mr. Walter didn't show himself. The target species walleye is a no-show, but the smallmouth and largemouth bass up here in this beautiful mountain lake just destroyed this jerkbait again. Another epic, psycho, crazy jerkbait bite up here. So let's see if we can get one more fish off this point, and we're gonna call it. guys. And there he is, right off the point that leads. Oh, it's a decent fish. What the heck is going on? Is this not awesome, guys, or what? Let's see what we got. It's running. Oh, I felt a little bigger than it. They all feel chunky, but let me tell you, this is a great way to end the night with a nice, big, chunky, big fat-bellied largemouth on that Megabass Vision 110+1. Folks, as always, I appreciate you joining me. As always, I appreciate you subscribing, and until we meet again, stay safe, stay strong, and over and out.